Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to an Alliance War video. Now, this is a short video of a few of my fights in Alliance War. And for this first fight, you're about to see why OG Vision was well worth the units that I spent for him. Now, for this next matchup, I didn't want to risk my OG Vision. I'm still planning on taking out node 43. So instead I bring in Scarlet Witch. Now, Magic is one of those BS champions that I hate. And as you'll see during the fight, I didn't get too lucky with Scarlet Witch's procs. In addition to that, I made a mistake in firing off my L2 while she was under the effects of Limbo. But I should never be as hurt as I become without being hit by my opponent. The damage that Scarlet Witch takes in this fight is from blocking and Limbo. Now, normally Scarlet Witch is on my Alliance Quest team, but since Alliance Quest just ended and we have a little break between now and when it starts up again, I brought her in. And if I had known that I was going to be taking on the path that I eventually did, I would have brought in Wolverine. Now, I'm usually the one that takes out this node because I bring in OG Daredevil, and this is an unblockable Special 2 node. But this is a beautiful matchup. My OG Daredevil against Hood. Perfect. Now, this is the first time I've actually fought Hood with my OG Daredevil. And I have a message from Daredevil to Hood and about his invisibility. I see you. Fun fact, OG Daredevil is not bothered by Hood's invisibility. He can attack him and hit him like normal. Now, while the fight is going on, I wanted to take a moment to explain our strategy in taking out the right link node. Now, initially there are 3 of us that attack the right side. I'm supposed to take out nodes 2 and 5 because I'm usually the first one on. But this time I was late, and those nodes were already taken, so I decided to go ahead and try node 6. My normal path takes me to 43, and that's why I brought my OG Vision. But he's the only bleed immune champ that I had, so that's why I went ahead and took him into node 6. Now, a second member is supposed to take out nodes 6, 12, and 19, and then wait for the third member to take out 28 and 36. Once he takes out 36, I then go after node 43, and after 43 is down, both of them can double team nodes 44, 50, and 33 and head right to the boss. But as you just saw, it doesn't always happen that way. What tends to happen is this. If I'm the first one in, I take out nodes 2 and 5. I use my OG Daredevil for the unblockable Special 1 node. Then I wait. Now, the other 2 are in another part of the world and they're 10 hours ahead of me. So if I am still up and I have the energy, I'll usually go ahead and take out node 6 and 12 if I'm able. But my priority is 43 still. But as you see there, one of them went ahead and took out 43, leaving me to take their path. Now, my only issue with that is this. The reason that we have assigned paths is that we can bring in an optimized team for that path. But that same team may not be optimal for another path. But to keep things moving, you have to be flexible. Okay, on to the fight. Now, it should be obvious from how the fight started that I need a lot more practice with Mordo. My reflexes usually get me in trouble with him. After a stun, I want to follow up, and with Mordo, you don't want to do that unless you're fighting with Drax. You want to fight Mordo patiently. And you can see I'm just getting wrecked. Now, at this point, I should have been baiting out his special 2, but I didn't. And the reason you want to bait out his special 2 will be apparent in a moment. See, he got his power gain. And I'm trying to bait a little bit now, but it's not working and it's too late. He gets his special 3, and the only thing that I can try to do now is a heavy attack. But of course he attacks. In fact, a lot of times when I try to do a heavy to break his power gain, he will attack me or fire off a special. Now, of course, I'm not going to let him get away with that. So I bring in my OG vision to go ahead and finish him off. So at this point, I'm trying to get as far as I can to make things easier for my alliance mate who's going to be following up behind me. And if I can take out that right link node myself, all is well. Now, I got a surprise, Hyperion, and he has to deal with recoil, a la Suicide Masteries. Now, Suicide Masteries are not a good idea for Alliance War defenders, and as you can see during this fight, why that is. He takes a lot of recoil damage. I should be baiting his special 2 right now, but I didn't, and it was very risky, but fortunately he went ahead and did his special 2. Now coming up, you're going to see me do a 5-hit combo and a special. If you've watched my Alliance Quest video, you'll see where that actually didn't work. But this time, I actually waited until the last hit connected before I hit my special. Now, the only fight left is the link node. And I was not expecting to take this node out. But my sacrifice was so that my alliance mate would know who he was fighting. And as soon as I saw this magic, I already knew what was going to happen. So I just wanted to hit her a few times and just make things a little bit easier on him. Now, when I came out of this fight, I actually got a surprise. My alliance mate Shams was awake, and as you will see, he had no problem taking out magic. But that's going to do it, guys. If you liked the video, please consider giving me a like. If you have not subscribed already, please consider giving me a subscription. And you guys have a blessed day.
Tell me that something